Hello, I'm Katarina from Vacuum Deep Tech Exploration. In this video, you will see several presentations of our alumni, and I encourage you to contact them directly. For this purpose, you will see their contacts on the last slide of their presentation. Have a great time watching.
Hi, today I introduce you to FuelWell, a game-changing retrofit for commercial transport focused on fuel saving and reducing exhaust emissions, save at least $11,000 annually and help the environment. My name is Lex. Let's see what it's made of. Literally 80% of everything is delivered by trucks in the US. Close to 80% are second-hand and post-warranted. This leads to additional fuel costs of nearly $11,000 due to inefficient fuel combustion, plus another $5,000 goes to legally required exhaust filters maintenance. This erodes trucker profit margin by 5%. The lifesaver here is our field-tested hardware, plug-in device for the fuel systems that saves over $5,000 on fuel and over $1,000 on exhaust filter maintenance per single FuelWell device. Installation takes less than 30 minutes at any professional service station, and when the one expires, just plug in a new one and save the earlier mentioned $11,000+ per year. Besides saving money, FuelWell is a reliable tool for sustainability. It's lab-tested to reduce particulate matter pollution by 90% along with reduction in CO2, NOx and CO emissions. Basically, it helps to make the US less smoggy and improves air quality. The technology is proven by Golden Standard and Verra methodologies, allowing us to register for carbon credits and create an additional revenue stream by 2027. No magic, just engineering. Consider it as a second fuel filter with benefits. It activates fuel molecules at nano level for faster and more complete combustion in the cylinders. That's all. FuelWell is field tested on more than 70 different engines and is compatible with exclusively and not US-made trucks. Test reports are available, so no additional R&D is needed. This isn't just good for users, it's great for FuelWell too. With a validated 2-month sales cycle, low customer acquisition cost, and 45% profit margin, we make at least $60,000 from each client who has at least 5 trucks in fleet. Our primary focus is the US General Freight Class 8 segment, meaning 18-wheeler trucks. We aim to reach a generic trademark status in the next 3 to 5 years, securing hundreds of millions in revenue. We offer 2 main killer features: the best balance between cost and returns in fuel saving and CO2 emission reduction, plus full compatibility for joint installation with another commercialized solution, maximizing customer benefits. We already secured $500,000 in revenue and are actively engaged in both general and professional social media. Our well-validated marketing strategy yields 70+ new warm leads per month. While general freight is our primary focus now, FuelWell is also applicable to road, construction, mining, agriculture, transport, as well as stationary electricity generators, industrial burners, railway and water transport. Our teams know each other for over 5 years and has experience in mutual business cases. Our pillars are Sergey, visionary and founder with 13 years of experience in one hardware businesses, Stanislav, 20 years in international PR, myself in early stage business development, and our mentor Alina, a serial founder with successful exits in similar to FuelWell's industry. We are fundraising to accelerate our development milestones. Let's work together for more efficient, profitable, sustainable transportation business to keep the wallet full and the air clean for future generations. For more details on why we are the next unicorn, visit our website or book a meeting straight away. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Lia. I am CTO of Rcam, portable camera that detects target and coordinates. In the modern war, the one who first discovered the enemy got the advantage. The main technical means of observation today are binocular and drones. A fighter with binoculars is a perfect target for a sniper, while drones observe front line from time to time and don't survive for a long time. Thus, there is a gap in secure method of battlefield intelligence. Solution is Rcam, camera that automatically detects the movement of the enemy at a distance up to 1 kilometer. This camera of smartphone size is well camouflaged, hard to identify, even with thermal vision or electronic intel. Our team are IT experts with international management, product development and marketing expertise. This is how system components look like. System is powered autonomously from a power bank or solar station. Modules connected with cables that ensures electronic warfare protection and also hard to detect as they don't emit radio waves. With Rcam, military unit may defend an area of front with 1 kilometer depth. Cameras should overlap each other's field of view to ensure reliable enemy detection. Camera module is installed on the tripod, house or tree. Rcam monitors the area, operator sits in a safe place. Once the enemy is detected, alert rings. Enemy coordinates are displayed for operator. Camera has been tested in Zaporizhzhia battlefield and has helped in liberating Neskuchne. Currently we work with border service and more, but also there is an interest from Slovak and Polish ministers. There are a few competitors still lack battlefield testing and they are easier to detect. Devices such as Swedish Bertin or Ukrainian Siege have a disadvantage. This is laser or radio emission, which will help enemies to find and destroy them. No other competitors offer modular system that cuts material loss in case of destroying. Camera is well hidden and not influenced by enemy. Operator safety is guaranteed and no data leak is possible. Rcam belongs to the rapidly growing 1 billion market with a very good CAGR up to 33%. We plan to rapidly grow our business because our product is high demand due to the general demand for the tools with proven efficiency at the battlefield all around the globe. For selling, we use the direct channel, Brave One, large military companies and exhibition. We offer free test, negotiation and then deal. This is B2G business and we have 3 streams: hardware sales, trainings, custom development and system installation. Thank you and let's win together.
Hello, this is 8th of March 2023 and we are testing a new iteration of Rcam solution. So what we see here in the central screen, we trace the objects, any moving objects in the scene. And the algorithm is constantly measuring the distance and coordinates of the objects. In the right screen, smaller screen of the map, you see those objects are found by algorithm and assigned to a certain place in the map. So this is the element of constant surveillance on the battlefield, and we share this data with the general staff, with local staff units, and it helps to better manage, understand the situation and make decisions, identify targets in real time and define the coordinates of those targets. So in the next version, we want to add thermal vision and we want to put it on the higher performing market computer like NVIDIA. Thank you for attention.
Hi, my name is Eugene and I am CEO and founder of Kalman. Kalman is a mobile virtual reality field simulators for manpads operators training. This project is a cooperation of VAR Studio, which is one of the top 15 AR/VR companies in the world, and Parallax, which has been a contractor of the Ministry of Defense for more than 20 years in field of the repair and modification of manpads. VR is responsible for the software part and Parallax for the hardware, additional electronics and providing us with technical specifications. The main problem of VR simulators right now are there is a lack of simulators to cover the needs of Ukraine. Existing ones are old and were developed in 2012-2014. The existing ones were delivered under the conditions that are more suitable for hardware and do not include software and goggles updates. SaaS approach might be a solution. We will deliver simulators on an annual payment basis and will be able to continue to support and upgrade our simulators due to modern requirements in the future. Kalman will provide end customers with such benefits as mobility in the field due to the autonomous helmet and software optimization. Only the simulator itself and the instructor's laptop are needed for work. The possibilities of the group training, the speed of deployment, which is 2 times slower than of competitors, and the SaaS approach, which provides the ability to update software and hardware. The basic complex consists of the instructor's workplace and the operator's workplace. Operator's workplace is the VR helmet and controller, which is integrated into the mass-dimensional model of the manpads. The model is synchronized with the 3D model in the simulation. The instructor's workplace is a laptop that works as a server by connecting operator's workplace into one system, setting and controlling the lesson. Instructor sets type, speed, and course of a target. Also, server collects and processes data of the learning outcomes. Our business model is B2G SaaS. Annual payments for the maintenance and updates for the software, repair, support, and the possibility to upgrade or exchange the hardware. The perspective of the project is that we start with manpads, and then we will develop ATGMs, aviation simulators, tank simulators, and etc. After we have enough data and customer base, we will combine all of these into one simulation for cross-force trainings. I considered only Ukrainian competitors because the average price for one simulator in Ukraine is lower than of its competitors abroad. My competitive advantage is that I have Parallax as a partner who covers all the rocket science part, and my software team, which has experience in various VR projects. And also that Kalman is 100% focused on VR manpads simulators. My team has 2 co-founders and 4 key specialists in general. We have worked together for 5 years already. Thank you for your time. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me.
Dear strategic partner, I am Alexander, the founder behind Thor. Thor is a groundbreaking mixed reality tactical simulator that is poised to transform the landscape of military training. I invite you to join me on a journey that not only promises remarkable returns, but also the opportunity to revolutionize the way military personnel are trained worldwide. Thor isn't just a military training solution, it's an economic game changer. With our innovative mixed reality system, we have achieved a 20x reduction in the cost of training per military personnel. Your investment will pay off in a mere 6 months, making Thor not just profitable but a true financial find. Our experts bring real combat experience from the front lines in Ukraine. These invaluable insights ensure that Thor isn't just a simulator, it's a lifelike battles-tested experience that prepares soldiers for the real missions. Our commitment to constant improvement ensures that Thor remains at the forefront of military training technology. Your partnership with us means being part of an ever-evolving, cutting-edge enterprise. We are not just seeking investors, we are searching for strategic partners who share our vision. Together, we aim to invest in hundreds of new training centers, and we have a global vision. Thor has the potential for redefine training and entertainment worldwide, both in the public and private sectors. It is uniquely positioned to get lucrative government contracts, offering partners an opportunity to tap into the defense market. We are not just looking for short-term gains, we are here for the long haul. Our focus is on building strong, enduring partnerships that drive mutual success. Join the revolution. We invite you to be part of this remarkable journey. With the $50,000 of investments per each training entertainment center, you will not only see impressive returns, but also become an integral part of the new success story. Together, we will shape the future of military training and make a lasting impact on the world. Don't miss this chance to be on the cutting edge of innovation and profitability. Let's talk about how your involvement can help all of us reach global heights. Sincerely, Alex. Thanks.
My name is Yuri Fedorov. I am CEO of Kharkiv Factory of Personal Protective Equipment. Under the Rarog brand, we supply body armor and tactical gear to the Ukrainian Ministry of Defense, bodyguards, the National Guard, and other security forces. We also developed and supplied tactical equipment and body armor to the NATO units, for example, to the Special Operation Forces of Bulgaria. This is Predator, Infantry Tactical Complex, Hizhak in Ukrainian, for PK/PKM machine guns. Predator is a separate project of our company, which we are very proud of. Only a few countries in the world manufacture similar complexes with sleeve-fed ammunitions. And I can say with confidence that currently the largest number of them is in the defense forces of Ukraine. Predator is exactly what infantry and special units need at the front line according to the conditions of modern mobile combat. Machine gunners usually cover their units with fire. The biggest problem is when they run out of ammo. Backpack for up to 630 rounds, flexible belt conveyor, continuously supply of ammo. Up to 500 units are already at the front line. In addition to standard infantry units, Predator is actively used by mobile groups engaged in reconnaissance, patrolling, assault, and ambush operations. The most useful and effective tactical complex could be when the machine gunner faces the following challenges: sudden fire contact with the enemy, a quick maneuver to get out of the fire, a high-density fire with high consumption of ammunition. Currently, we are working on adapting our Predator to most of the infantry belt-fitted machine gun systems provided to Ukraine by international partners. Our main efforts are to support the defense forces of Ukraine. After Ukraine will win this war, we plan to supply abroad. We have already supplied body armor and tactical gear to NATO countries. Now we are planning to supply machine gun complexes as well.
Hello, I'm Victor, CEO and co-founder of Aspichi. We are glad to present our disruptive pivot, virtual reality PTSD therapy assistant. There is a massive amount of people suffering from PTSD symptoms worldwide. It affects the micro and macro economies at a global scale. The reasons are stigma and accessibility of psychological services. Only technology can help with it. Virtual reality can offer a similar experience to a psychological session and practically unlimited capacity. No distraction, no multitasking, and significantly fewer engagement barriers. It could work anytime, anywhere. We are offering a photorealistic approach, not a game experience. To immerse patients, allow them to interact with metaphors, educate them, and solve issues, accessibility, and capacity. We are mixing up in the most efficient way evidence-based protocols and methods like mindfulness, CBT, DBT, and EMDR. We do have solid traction and collect data for improvements and automation. As a result, there are statistically significant improvements in patient states and possibilities to apply coping skills in real life. Huge amounts of data allow us to offload psychologists and psychiatrists during pre-treatment, rehabilitation, and post-treatment periods. We are starting from B2B and offering clinics to expand their capacity and open new revenue streams. At the same time, there are benefits to therapists and patients. So, it is the unique setup of a win-win situation for all stakeholders. The obtainable market is already quite solid, though it's a blue ocean of opportunities with an amazing 35% annual growth rate. Having ongoing discussions with potential customers, we know that the premium subscription price is fully justified and acceptable. Each customer can bring us around 90K of ARR. Also, we are introducing a sharing economy for the headset, so a slight penetration of them isn't an issue. The go-to-market strategy is straightforward. Utilizing our unique traction, we will be moving fast with leading clinical networks in the US and UK, quickly generating ARR of the size of the requested investment. A proper team with a deep subject matter expertise is already in place: psychology, sales, engineering, and the market knowledge. We are closing seed round with $1.5 million this year and looking for reliable partners to advise and help us with faster customer acquisition. Looking forward to sharing more details. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Alex. I am CEO and co-founder of Drill. We live in challenging times. The world is changing rapidly, becoming more militarized, and firearms becoming increasingly common. Did you know that in the United States alone there are registered more than 300 million weapons in hands of civilians? This is not count police, military, and other law enforcement agencies. All these individuals require ongoing firearm training to maintain their weapon handling skills and not to lose proficiency. Now imagine how many people are currently getting firearm license or going to the armed forces without special firearm training. That's why we created our app. Drill is a tool that enables you to maintain your firearm handling skills. Our application offers a range of courses, lessons, and exercises with varying levels of complexity and different types of firearms. It's suitable for both beginners looking for acquire basic skills and professionals who want to develop and sustain their knowledge and expertise. Actually, there is a lot of information about shooting exercises scattered across the internet in various formats. However, it needs verification, since it comes from unverified sources and spread across different sources without systematic organization. What we've done is gathered all this information in one place. Add our unique experience, cool features like progress tracking and custom workout creation, and created a unique product. Plus, our subscription costs much less than all the well-known competitor tools. Our advantage is that we are Ukrainians. We created a Ukrainian product about weapon from certified battlefield instructor who gained their experience in the largest war in Europe after World War II. When we're talking about the firearms market, it's clear that the whole world is actively militarized. Right now, the most crucial thing is to meet the demand. Even before the war, it was projected that firearms market and related industries would grow to 15 billion by 2024. We already making our first earnings by selling subscription for premium content and special tools like a feedback. Until the end of the war, our application is entirely free in Ukraine. We have successfully tested our marketing strategy when we enter into the Polish market, and we already have more than 10,000 downloads there. Next up is United States, and we are actively preparing for this challenge. We are looking for 500K for product development, marketing, active expansion, and structuring our company in the US market to prepare for the next round. Our secret weapon is our team. We are individuals with extensive experience in deep expertise in data, technical development, special operation force training, military tasks, and we are all passionate about firearm and training. We know how to build projects and startups, how experience working in the international market, and even exiting projects. That's why we are all confident in our success. We have gathered a pool of mentors and advisors who confirm the potential of our product. They include military personnel, businessmen, investors, and social activists. With their support, we plan to show the world that Ukrainians are not only skilled developers and farmers, but also proficient military personnel who are willing to share their experience. Thank you very much for your attention. Download Drill app and start training now.
Hello, my name is Alexander and I make drones. Know that I would always really like it. It's just that we have a war in our country. My friends are dying, and one of the ways to stop it is to make affordable and reliable drones that save the lives of our pilots. Meet the Ukropter drone, and its main difference from others is that it's difficult to detect and even more difficult to silence. And it is almost impossible to track where the pilot is heading. How is it possible, you will ask, and I will answer. 3 important technologies we have implemented: a fly without an air traffic control system, variable frequencies in a wide range, and mobile antenna. And now with everything in order. As you know, the main navigation system of most drones is GPS. Also, it is known that it is completely absent in all active areas of the front. Therefore, we decided to create our own autonomous system, a system of special physical beacons by which our drone is oriented. It is based on the principle of triangulation, a simple and reliable mathematical method. Thanks to this solution, we increase the drone's resistance to electronic warfare devices tenfold. The constant change of the signal frequency between the ground station and the board is our second important advantage. It is very difficult to track because we are using a very high and popular frequency range. These signals are easily confused with a radio station or other devices. It is known that the drone pilot is an important target for the enemy. In our case, it is almost impossible to track its exact location, since the control takes place through a ground station. In addition, it automatically follows the drone and does not need to leave storage to set it in the right direction. We have 2 copters in the basic configuration. One has a 30x zoom camera on the board for the reconnaissance and corrections. The second copter has a less powerful camera but can deliver payloads weighing up to 2 kilograms. Here we have various indicators, which in fact are no different from other similar copters with a diagonal of 720 millimeters, such that the maximum flight height is 1 kilometer, the speed is 70 kilometers per hour, and the radius of the use is up to 30 kilometers, and everything else. Our team consists of engineers, entrepreneurs, and creative people. For more than a dozen years, we have been engaged in the launch of products from idea to mass production. In total, more than 100 people work in our companies. Therefore, we know very well how to achieve good results and create cool products. We have been working on our Ukropter for 10 months. R&D and testing behind us. We are now in the final stage of obtaining a certificate from the Ministry of Defense and are already launching the product in small batches. Several complexes are already working at the front and have very good reviews from the military. Currently, the main goal of our pitching is grant funds. We do not aim to make money on this wartime project. Our margins are minimal and only slightly cover our costs. The main goal of the project is to have many affordable and reliable drones at the front. All grants found will be directed to the purchase of components. Thank you.